Updates for temporary foreign workers. Canada has introduced 2 new policies benefiting employers and foreign workers with valid temporary foreign worker permits whose jobs have been impacted by COVID that will expedite the hiring process. The 2 new policies are: foreign workers already in Canada can change jobs more quickly. Employers can more quickly hire foreign workers to fill labor shortages in agriculture, food processing and food supply industries. Now let's talk about exemptions for work permits when changing employment. Effective the 12th of May 2020, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada enacted temporary TFW exemptions from certain requirements, including providing biometrics, when an authorized temporary worker is changing employment due to a COVID-related layoff of employment, while protecting the employers under Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada compliance regulations. What are the exemption eligibility requirements? The temporary worker must be in Canada with valid status. This applies to workers who are in Canada with an employer-specific work permit, those in Canada under a work permit exemption and those on implied status. The temporary worker must have a valid job offer from another employer. The temporary worker must have applied for a work permit for the new job. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada expects a short processing period of 10 days or less. What is Labor Market Impact Assessment Advertising Waiver? There is no doubt that the COVID-19 pandemic presents a new challenge to food security. In response, changes have been made to the temporary foreign worker program to allow employers to more quickly hire foreign workers to fill labor shortages in the agriculture, food processing and food supply industries. Effective 20th of March 2020 until October 31, 2020, Employment and Social Development Canada is waiving the minimum advertising requirements for certain occupations in agriculture, food processing and trucking. Specific occupations in agriculture, food processing and trucking which are eligible for Labor Market Impact Assessment advertising waiver are butchers, meat cutters, and fishmongers retail and wholesale, transport truck drivers, agricultural service contractors, farm supervisors, and specialized livestock workers, general farm workers, nursery and greenhouse workers, harvesting laborers, fish and seafood plant workers, laborers in food, beverage, and associated products processing, laborers in fish and seafood processing, and industrial butchers and meat cutters, poultry preparers, and related workers. No advertisement requirement. Prior to this waiver, employers were required to advertise on the National Job Bank and at least 2 additional methods of recruitment for a minimum of 4 weeks prior to applying for an Labor Market Impact Assessment. This advertising requirement has now been removed. Implication for Canadian employers. During this period, Canadian employers will be able to fill their labor needs more efficiently and with less administrative burden. Further, Employment and Social Development Canada is prioritizing the processing of these applications. We hope you liked today's video update. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels and comment below if you have any queries.